Hello everyone and welcome back to Freedom Through Confidence, where in today's video we're going to be talking about how to like yourself as you are. Now, self-esteem and confidence very much go hand in hand, and if you find yourself with low self-esteem or not really liking yourself as you are now, having that sense of unworthiness, then you're going to find it difficult to build up your confidence to a healthy level. And generally speaking, you're going to find it more difficult to move forward on your journey of self-improvement as well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about exactly how to like yourself just as you are. Now, I myself suffered with a lot of low self-esteem issues for many years, going from my early childhood all the way into early adulthood as well. I lived almost daily with this feeling of not being worthy or not being a valuable human being, and it led me into a lot of the darker times in my life. And so over time I had to learn how to like myself just as I was, because my first instinct with self-esteem was to just keep becoming better and better and better, and maybe one day those feelings of not being worthy would just go away. But that's not how self-improvement works. You have to accept yourself for who you are right now, because you cannot progress anywhere in life if you don't actually know where you are at this current time. So learning how to accept yourself, learning how to like yourself as you are right now is going to be very much a foundational step to helping you to build up the confidence that you want to have in life. So let's jump into exactly how you would go about starting that process. And the first thing that I would say that you need to do is to start asking yourself, truly, how do you feel? We spend a lot of time just ignoring our emotions, ignoring what's going on within us at this present time, and the message that we're sending to our mind, to our unconscious mind, when we just ignore how we're feeling, when we don't really think about how we actually are, is that we are not a person of worth. Because when you have somebody in your life that you care about, you check in on them, you make sure that they are okay, you make sure that they have what they need to be happy and healthy and fulfilled in life. But if you can't even do that for yourself, then what you're going to find is that your self-esteem will plummet. Your entire sense of self-worth will keep on going down. So asking yourself generally, or rather genuinely, how you actually are, and then answering that honestly, listening to what your feelings have to say about what's going on in your life right now, is the first step to learning how to like yourself. Because you can't like yourself, you can't accept yourself as you are if you don't actually know how you are at this present time. And the other thing is, when you do ask yourself how you are, you must accept those feelings without judgment and without wanting to change them. There'll be plenty of time for the action steps later, but the first thing you need to do is just really have a look inside and have a period of time that you can set aside for introspection and just to get to know where you are in life right now. And you can do this by writing things down in your journal. You can just sit down and have a conversation with yourself within your mind, but the key is to just be honest and then to accept what's going on within you without judgment and without wanting to change it. The next thing is to then ask yourself what you actually want. A lot of the time we find ourselves bogged down with goals and with targets and things to aim at that aren't actually our own. I published a video not too long ago about how to find your purpose as a man, and a big part of that is to start to look away from all the things that we are told that we have to move towards, fame, money, power, women, etc. And then to ask yourself kind of what you actually want. What is it that you want to do that would make you the happiest, that would make you the most fulfilled? Ask yourself what you want, completely devoid of all of the pressures of society and culture and your environment and what your parents say, what your friends say, what your significant other say. What do you actually want? I would highly recommend that you write it down, just completely free form. Don't try to edit it in any way. Just write it all down, get it all out of your head, and then just look at it. Look at what you want out of life, and then start to make a plan of how you are going to go after it. So the first step is accepting yourself for who you are, what's going on in your life right now, how you're feeling. The next step is asking yourself kind of what you want to be moving towards. And at that point, you've got your point A, which is where you are right now, and your point B, which is where you want to be. And then you connect those 2 points by creating an action plan and going after what you want. Another big step with learning how to like yourself is then learning how to trust yourself. And trust is another one of those things that's going to help you to build up your sense of low self-esteem or your lack of self-worth over a period of time as well. How do you build trust within yourself? Well, you start to just take small actions, small daily steps in the direction that you want to move in life. And the key here is to make these steps as small as possible, because you want to just start trusting yourself with small things so that you can over time build up the evidence within your mind that you are capable of doing something that can positively impact your life. You are capable of changing yourself, even if it's in only a small way, and over time you can build that up. But it is absolutely essential that you start taking those small steps and start to build up that evidence within your mind that you can trust yourself to take positive action and to positively impact your life. And then the final thing that I would recommend is to not compare yourself to others. And that is dead simple for me to say, and so much more difficult to execute, because we are surrounded by almost forced comparisons on a daily basis. We've got Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all these other things that are forcing us to look at other people's lives and see the way that other people are living and compare ourselves to them in either a positive or a negative way. But I would encourage you to place more of your focus on yourself and where you are right now and where you want to be. Again, separating out what you think other people want you to do or what other people want you to be, because what is most important is what you want for yourself, and then going after that. And comparing yourself to others is just going to slow down your progress towards actually getting what you want out of life. Now, not comparing yourselves to others is going to be an entire video on its own. There is way too much to go into that in this short video today, so I will put out another video specifically on that topic a little bit later on. But just for now, understand that everyone has their own life, everyone has their own struggles that they're dealing with, and no one's life is exactly how it seems on the outside. Everyone has their own issues that they're going with, so any comparison that you make to any other person is always going to be an unfair comparison. It's going to be an uneven comparison. So for now, just focus on yourself, how you are right now, what you want for your future, and then the action steps you are taking to get yourself to that point. So I hope you have found this video useful. I hope you've enjoyed learning about how to like yourself as you are. And just remember that as you start to learn how to like yourself as you are, over time you will even begin to learn how to love yourself as you are, which is an entirely different step and the next level to this. And I'll put out a video about that sometime in the future as well. But again, thank you very much for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you have found it useful, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to let me know what your thoughts and feelings are in the comment section down below. And of course, make sure that you are subscribed to Freedom Through Confidence as well for more content like this on a weekly basis. But once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos here on this channel very soon.